On their wedding day, the man's biological parents were killed in a drunk driving accident caused by his in-laws. The joyful wedding instantly turned into a funeral. The newlyweds became enemies overnight. The man personally sent his in-laws to prison. That very day they took their own lives out of guilt, leaving only the woman behind to atone by her husband's side. For 5 long years, the husband poured all his hatred onto his wife. He would deliberately fill the table with seafood, forcing his wife who was allergic to eat it. The more she struggled in pain, the more pleasure he felt from revenge. Only when she was close to death would he coldly order his men to take her to the hospital. Even then he was never satisfied. After she recovered, he forced her to kneel in the snow wearing only a thin slip dress, until she nearly froze unconscious, before finally being allowed back inside. In those 5 years, the woman endured countless forms of torment from her husband. Many times she wanted to end her life, but she always remembered her dying parents' words. She must stay by her husband for 5 years to atone. If after 5 years she truly lost all hope, then she could reunite with her parents in the afterlife. When she dragged her frail body home one day, what she saw felt like falling into an ice pit. Her husband already had another woman by his side, and this new lover looked strikingly similar to her, clearly a stand-in he had carefully chosen. All tenderness and love was given to the substitute, while hatred and cruelty were unleashed on her. On their 5th wedding anniversary, he forced her to drink 999 bottles of red wine. He hated her parents for killing his own through drunk driving, and that hatred had long since shifted onto her, whether she could drink or not. He ordered his men to hold her down, and poured the wine into her mouth. Only when his lover appeared, did he drop his cold expression. The two acted so intimate, as if they were the real married couple. What hurt the woman most was that on their anniversary, her husband openly planned to take another woman to a candlelight dinner. As the scheming woman left, she deliberately pushed over the stacked wine glasses, then pretended to be innocent, asking if the wife should be sent to the hospital. Looking at his wife lying injured among shattered glass, the man remained unmoved. Instead he lifted the lover's scratched hand, and kissed it tenderly. Watching the two flaunt their affection in front of her, the wife could no longer bear it and turned away. As he carried his lover out, he still ordered his men not to let his wife die. Her body still held some value for torment. When she woke again, she had been unconscious in the hospital for 3 days due to alcohol poisoning. In those 3 days, her husband never visited once. Now the 5-year atonement period was over. She decided to make one final attempt. She still dreamed of starting over with him. On his birthday, she prepared a table full of dishes, but he did not return until midnight. Completely unmoved by her effort, he smashed the cake into her body. He gripped her throat, and coldly declared he could never let go of this hatred. Just then the scheming woman walked in with a box of paper cranes. The man's face instantly softened. The wife remembered. 5 years ago she too had given him a box of paper cranes. She realized this lover was nothing but her shadow. Her husband would always love the woman she used to be, and always hate the woman she had become. Heartbroken she left. She just wanted to drive and clear her mind. But the scheming woman suddenly ran into the road. She knew his parents had died in a car crash caused by her wife's parents' drunk driving. If she too ended up in a car accident, then the man would never forgive his wife for the rest of his life.